Go with me to the book of Proverbs, chapter 4. Proverbs chapter 4, and let's start with verse 6. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 6. It reads, "Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee." They're talking about wisdom. Isn't it interesting? Wisdom is a her, a she, a woman, a female. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. And women need that. You know, I don't know why we struggle with the counsel that our spouses give us. What's wrong with men? Eh? But that's what I'm going to say about that too. It says, wisdom is the principal thing. Now, if God says that wisdom is the principal thing, it is the principal thing. Right? You know, if you were to go to any school here or anywhere else, and you go to that school and you want to find out the person with the authority there, who will you ask for? The principal. You know, which really comes from the Latin derivative, which means the first. I mean, you really dealing with the person who is first. God says principle, wisdom is the first thing. The first thing that you look for, the first thing that you get, the first thing that you should yield, surrender yourself to is wisdom. So what is it? Besides being the principal thing, the first thing, God then tells us, therefore get it. If he says get it, it means that it is not automatic. It means that you got to get up, go and get it. It's not something that you're going to get or receive without you making an effort to go receive it. Did you get it? It says, therefore get it. Therefore get wisdom. But let's look at this. It says wisdom. So what is wisdom? Wisdom, this is my definition of a very simple definition. Wisdom simply is this. It is the timely application of knowledge. Wisdom is the timely application of knowledge. That's where you can find a lot of people with knowledge, but they're crazy. You find a lot of people who are intellectuals, but they are fools. That's why you find a lot of people who are the so-called experts, but they are foolish in the sight of God. Because you can gain knowledge, but knowledge that is not timely applied, which is wisdom, will fail you. This is the reason why quite often people don't want to accept that there is God. Because if you're going to accept that there is God, you're going to have to accept wisdom. Because only God knows when you can timely apply something. If wisdom is a timely application of knowledge, even if you go get that knowledge, you still need the timely application of it. And only God can give you the insight to know the times and the season of applying that knowledge. Are you listening to me here? That's why people miss it. Because they get the knowledge and they rush out to get something done, and they have not sought wisdom. And without that wisdom, they're not going to succeed. God says wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, in all you're getting, get wisdom. But wisdom comes from his word. I want you to know that. Wisdom comes from God's word. When God, listen to this, if you see knowledge as logos, and I spent time of it on this last week, if you see knowledge as logos, logos is the written word of God, right? Right? Then there is the rhema, which is the spoken word of God. It's okay to know logos, to know the written word, but as I said to you last week, you need to also have the written word speak to you. It's okay to have the written word, to know it. But at a certain point in time, you want this written word to speak to you. And when the written word speaks to you, that is rhema. That is wisdom. Did you get it? And so sometimes we'll read, we'll study, we'll read and we'll study, we'll read and we'll study, but we haven't done everything by which we can sit and allow this written word, which is a living word, give us a timely information. I told you many times that I was driving on my way to work on Clarksville Highway, and as I was speaking in tongues driving, I heard the God of the universe speak to me. And what he said was this: look to your left. You see the land over there? I have given the land to you. That is spoken word from God. Yeah. That was wisdom. Timely application of knowledge. Yes, yes. Well, we go ahead, make arrangements, and we get this land with 30-day security arrangement where you got to come up with the money in 30 days. But at least we got the contract signed between us and the bank. 3 days later, Kroger put up a sign on Clarksville Highway saying that Kroger Shopping Center coming soon. Timely application of knowledge. The wisdom that we received to make sure that we were able to secure this land enabled us to purchase this land, and at the day that we were getting the contract signed, 30 days for us to purchase this land, when we had it appraised, it had doubled its value. So we bought it for nothing. We are on 20 acres of land that we paid nothing for. Wisdom. Wisdom is the timely application of knowledge. And when you walk with God, you have to reach that place where God speaks to you. And says, that's what he's telling us. He said, hey, listen. He said, listen to this. It says, wisdom is the principal thing. So get wisdom. And I want to share with you how you do that. Quickly, come with me. Oh, you should be glad you came to church today. Because I believe that this place is the key. See, this place is the key. Where we are, you get the logos, and it's okay to get it. But oh, I'm telling you, when you get a rhema, a man with rhema can never be defeated. Oh, when you get a rhema, you can never be defeated. When you get God to speak to you. That's why when you're about to get married, young man, young woman, you want to make sure that you hear from God.